Hi, my name is Rachel, and today I'm going to be talking about why we should raise the minimum legal drinking age to the age of 25. We are exposed to alcohol more now than ever before. High schoolers are peer pressured into taking a sip of alcohol in order to fit in the standard of what cool is. In order for a party to be fun, drinking needs to be taken place. There is no escaping the exposure of alcohol. It is inevitable. But new studies have found that our brain doesn't physically mature until the age of 25. There are thousands of AA stories of young women who started drinking at the age of 10 years old and young men and women who started drinking and started getting drunk at the age of 16 years old. They explain that they went from wanting this to go to sleep to needing this to go to sleep. My first point is physical development. Our frontal lobe is not fully developed until the age of 25. Our frontal lobe is responsible for voluntary movement, expressive language, managing higher level executive functions, which includes planning, organizing, initiating, and self-monitoring. There are strong risks that can occur if one drinks prior to 25 years old. That includes a risk for addiction, according to Sue Birkinshaw, who has been studying the addiction field for over 3 decades. In order to prevent addiction and negative effects of this, legislation should increase the legal drinking age to 25 years old. The effects of drinking on the brain is my second point, which recent evidence suggests that heavy drinking during adolescence and young adulthood from 18 through 24 is associated with poor neurocognitive functioning during young adult years. 18 and 20 through 25 are essential years that key decisions in educational, occupational, and social realms are made that have lifelong ramifications. Therefore, drinking can create a higher risk for depression, anxiety, low self-esteem, which we can see is prevalent now in today's society. Loss of memory is another effect of drinking on the brain. This alcohol affects short-term memory by slowing down how nerves communicate, which essentially the hippocampus is responsible for. This is all according to the NIAA, which is the National Institute for Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism. My third point is public safety. Alcohol is a substance that reduces the function of the brain, impairing thinking, reasoning, and muscle coordination. All these abilities are essential to operating a car safely. 1 out of 3 drunk driving fatalities involve someone between the age of 21 and 24. This age group accounts for 34% of drunk driving fatalities in the U.S. This is by the NHTSA. My third point is what a lot of people, young adults, usually say, which is that we should lower the minimum legal drinking age to the age of 18, which is like in Mexico. Because 18 in the United States is announced legally an adult, you're able to vote, you're able to get married, you're able to join the military, which is responsible, you're kind of risking your own life. But realistically, it is medically irresponsible. Alcohol consumption can interfere with development of the young adult's brain frontal lobe, which I mentioned in my first point. And you're prone to addiction, dangerous risk-taking behavior, reduced decision-making ability, memory loss, and depression. Not only does making the MLDA to 18 affect the development of a young adult's brain, but it also increases traffic accidents and fatalities. This is in the article procon.org. Overall, raising the drinking age from 21 to 25 would save lives, reduces statistically the fatalities on the roads, prevents further damage and development, and physical development is able to proceed, which is essential to one's lives. Although it may seem so drastic for legislation to reform and raise it to 25, it's important that we do so because we are saving hundreds of thousands of people from dying. Thank you.